Hey Chris, it's John, and just reading your blog posts has inspired me to just reply to, or just comment on some of the different thoughts that's running through my head about what you're saying. And I definitely get the idea of change of scene. And in fact, a lot of times, it's good that you recognize that sometimes we can get caught in these patterns that are unhealthy, and shaking it up by, getting out of our usual surroundings and stuff is one of the best ways to do that. So I definitely agree that sometimes that's where travel really is good. However, on the other side of it is you got to watch out that you're not running away from things, that you are really trying to go to something that is going to be better for you. But if we're just running away, then what we'll find is there's a story that years ago Richard Carlson talked about, and this gal had basically said, hey, what are the people like in such and such city? And he said, well, what are the people like from where you came from? And she said, oh, well, they're selfish and, inconsiderate. And he said simply, you're not going to like the people in the city either. So the point being, of course, is that, sometimes the common denominator is us. With that said, same time though, I don't feel that that's the case with you. I feel like you are leaving for the right reasons and everything. The thing that I noticed that you commented about that struck a chord with me, that was a theme that, in fact, I'm probably going to write a more in-depth blog post about it, is the idea of what's actually called toxic mimic. And what that is the that when they do these kind of scans and stuff, one of the things they do is inject a radioactive dye into us, and it's like radioactive iodine. And the thing of it is, if our body has enough of the real stuff, then it just kind of passes out of us. But if we actually don't have it, we will actually absorb it into our cells. And what that idea is about is how sometimes, like, take junk food, for example. Sometimes, we're hungry and there's nothing around and stuff. You've been on a set. So what do? We just grab, those chips, whatever else and everything. And our body knows that it really needs something real, something that sustains us. And what happens is that we'll eat more and more junk food, and of course, we know what comes with that is weight gain and blah blah blah. And the whole time our body is trying to just get what it needs, and yet it's still hungry for more. So you said some things about fame and all that kind of stuff, and really, some stuff like that is really a substitute for what we really want. And one of the things that we really want, of course, is significance. We want to matter. We want to make a difference. I get the sense from the short time that I met you and stuff, and the little kind of times we've kind of chatted and this and that, that there's some part of you that does want to really, be creative in a way that, like, not necessarily just touches people, but just something that, resonates with your soul, that, like, really feeds your soul. So I just encourage you to kind of really, as you travel and stuff, to just consider some of these different thoughts and ideas, and safe travels. And I hope that sometime maybe we'll cross paths in Sweden or who knows where. It's a small world that's getting smaller every day. Take care, Chris.